Let me make sure everything is still working correctly. Alright, everything is still working correctly. Hello everybody. Welcome to part 42 of Genshin Impact. Just to let you guys know, it's only been recent that I've only been doing a couple hours of the Genshin Impact stream. Most of them have been at least 6 to 8 hours long. And I've done 42 of these. What I'm planning on doing is this, because this is going to be ending very, very soon. Oh, left trigger to unlock. Wait, what? One of these. Claim. Oh, I need 2 keys to do these. Oh, I didn't even know those were there. Oh, well, let's go take care of these dailies so I can take care of that. I need to do my dailies. Where is right over here? Okay. I'm gonna go to that. No, I'm gonna go to this one because that one looks like it's in the middle of a cliff. And of course, as I start streaming, I made sure that he was going to get something to drink, and he still ends up going to get something to drink while I'm streaming. Sorry if you guys hear this shit. To me, it's quite annoying. Because he's loud. It's blop, blop, blop the whole time, pretty much. Andy, are you done yet? Thank you. I know you're thirsty, but you don't need to fucking be loud. Why are you loud? Alright, a random event. Let's take care of this random event. So he's the one, huh? Ah, shit, dude. I need to go heal up my characters. Good thing Bennett's, ready for his attack. Ow! Alright, so why are you meowing?
Nowhere to hide.
Oh shit, she's about to die.
I'm going
in. Got him. Can't run from debt. Can't run from debt. Looks like I can now. There is shit right here. What's up, little Sue? Why do you have to meow as soon as I start streaming? It seems like you do that almost every fucking time. Andy likes to drink every time I start streaming, and little Sue likes to meow. When she meows, she wants my attention, then she gets in my face.
Right.
Hello, guys.
Fourth, my one with my blade.
I'll be fine. Cut to the chase.
Oh, nice. They got rid of his shield.
Submit for judgment.
I wonder if you guys could hear my button smashing.
Swift and merciful.
Speed up.
Spirit blade. Attack. Fourth, my blade.
With sword comes shadow.
Order guide you. Crumble. Stabilize.
I am glad they powered up the Geo guys, because they used to be so weak, now I can use them. The fucking pillar is making it difficult to move the camera. Oh, there was a bomb barrel right there. Alright, next spot. Oh, literally right here. Oh, man, I forgot. Oh, I need to do that, too. I need to take care of that before I take care of that one mission. Man, I forgot that I was taking care of that on the streams. Go this way. Bentley skip. Bentley skip. Oh, fuck. Bentley skip. Come on. There you go. Thought he was sitting still for a second again. Also, I'm being a little quiet because I just woke up, took a shower, and ate right before I started streaming. I'm still tired.
Speed of light. Hey.
Speed of light. Hey. Oh, yeah, I already know that. I was gonna say, is she not equipped?
Incoming.
After this stream, I'm gonna go back to bed, probably. And get ready for tomorrow's actual streams. Oh, God. Hiccups. You're a meow. Go meow yourself. Actually, I'm very curious about this. Sorry for the echo that you guys are gonna hear, but I gotta try this out. I gotta lower down the volume on this. I'm very curious about this. Sorry for the echo that you guys are gonna hear, but I gotta try this out. I gotta lower down the volume on this. I'm very curious about this. Okay, here we go. Testing. I gotta make sure that the audio wasn't gonna echo. Okay, here we go. Testing. I gotta make sure that the audio wasn't gonna echo. It seems like the volume on this thing doesn't matter. Okay, I'm up all the way with this thing. Alright, seems like it doesn't make a difference of any kind at all when it comes to the microphone volume on there.
Swift and merciful.
Don't blink. Got lucky that time.
Ah, he's like a mini boss.
Gather. Order guide you.
No.
Spirit flame. Attack. Swift and merciful.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Easy, easy, easy.
Incoming.
And you got wet.
Can't run from death.
Your mom can't run from debt. A debt from these nuts. That made no sense. Right here. Well, I'm next to it. Might as well go up and heal up these guys so I don't have to waste Bennett's ability and save it for whenever I actually need it in the middle of a fight. I'm gonna try to get the fucking face cam to work. Eventually. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't get it to work. Sorry if I sound very boring. Like I said, I'm tired. And, it doesn't help that it's hot in here because, well, the AC broke because we had a severe thunderstorm with, I am catching the grass on fire. That's new. We had a lightning bolt strike right next to us, and it took out the power at work, which was actually kind of cool because we got an extra 30 minutes to 45 minutes of free time at work. And they sent us home a little bit after the power got turned back on because the machines decided to stop working. Which was awesome because that means it was free money right there. There you go.
Don't blink.
And when I got back from work, I didn't even notice that the machine, the AC unit was not working because, well, fucking angle. Because it was already pretty cool in here.
Spirit blade. Swift and merciful.
Speed up.
And when I went to get up at midnight, because I woke up because I was extremely hot, I tried to turn it on and didn't realize that it was on. Alright guys, here you go.
Blade.
It's time for you to die.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Oh, third wave. Oh.
A touch of frost.
Good, I was just outside of that explosion.
Swift and merciful.
Don't know why I did that. Shit, I lost control for a sec.
From whence you came. One with my blade.
Oh, they're still alive.
Take cover.
Ow. That lag was hardcore. Oh, look at that. Almost ranked 49. Nice. This is cool. I'll start from here. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last stream because I don't know if I actually got it during the last stream. But the guy that I was going to do the other channel with ended up coming by to drop off my stuff that I told him he could use for the channel. I've undone the package for the foam that I purchased for him. And it's now completely expanded. I'm going to be hanging that shit up on the wall too. But it will never be in frame because, well, I should say while I'm streaming if I have face cam or doing vlogs and stuff. The only time it'll show up is to show its finish, I guess, and if it's ever in the background kind of deal. Whenever I am moving the camera around, but you will never see it as much as possible because, well, it's blue, and I don't like blue. Oh shit, it's going the other way. I'm not a blue guy.
Stabilize.
But I am Abidi Abida. I think it was WD though. Fuck.
Incoming.
Damn it.
Gather.
Gather. Fuck. Come on. Climb the... Why is it more difficult to climb?
Don't blink.
There we go. I just knocked his ass off. Something fell down over here, by the way. Oh, it was him.
Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a floating mushroom right there. I just realized that.
This is order. Solidify.
Swift and merciful.
With sword comes shadow.
Okay, they're not around. There's Corlapis in the background, but I don't want to go after her because I'm right here. Ha! Okay.
From whence you came.
You're dead. Or not, never mind. Alright, let's go take care of this real quick. Ah. Yeah.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Incoming.
Oh, excuse me.
Order guide you.
I do want to kill the big guy because he's fast.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
With sword comes shadow.
There we go. Doesn't leave anything. Oh, commission complete. Almost said mission complete, but it's commission. I need you. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit this. Alright, let's see. Alright, all done. I wasn't sure if I had one more or not, but let's... Oops. Let's go. Ugh. Alright. Wee. Hey,
Add Ash.
help me. Let's take care of my stuff. Yay. Shit. Hit the wrong button. I need... Whoa. Like 400 points at most, and I'm good. All I gotta do is just complete this, these, dailies and wait, what's this? You've got mail. Oh, shit. Did I get this on my birthday? I didn't get it, did I? Looks like I did, apparently. Birthday... Shit. Interesting, I forgot. I thought I said ultimate event. Wait, what? This is coming back? Q. I actually enjoyed this one, getting that random colored box. Apparently I got one of the rare ones the last time. I don't know what color it was, I think it was red. The one I wanted, I think it was brown at the time. I don't remember, but, alright. I keep doing that. That's not the talk button.
Add Astra.
It's X. To talk. I gotta remember, it doesn't move anymore. I still do it anyway. Damn. 10 days left of the battle pass. Not gonna lie, I'm glad I am saving it because I've only gotten to level 2. And the only thing that's worth getting is all the way up to level 10 anyway. If I made it to level, like, 30 by the end of this, then yeah, I would purchase the thing real quick and then take care of all this stuff. But I'm not going to. But what I am going to do, I'm actually planning on doing, because I keep... no, I'm not going to, because, the thing... Because I forgot that if you don't get this, you're wasting your money, pretty much. shop. This is what I'm looking for. I was thinking of getting this because you get 90 Primo Gems on the daily for 30 days. Get 300 of those. Oh. Instantly get 300 of the gems. Genesis crystals, my bad. 2,700 Primo Gems across 30 days. That's a lot, and that's $5. American. What can I get for 300 of those? $300 is one of each. Oh, look at that! I got 554 Primo Gems anyway. Purchase. Do I have enough to make a wish? I bet you anything I'm one short. I'm two short. And 5 short in this one. Okay. Well, looks like that's gonna be saved for later. Alright, well, let's go take care of, Endora, whatever her name was. Mission real quick. Let's go heal up the characters and then head over there. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Eventually, I'm going to be going to, the spots where I have labeled with those, monster heads on, because the ones with the pickaxe is supposed to be the one that I have for, oh, I should gather those materials up, for core lapis and shit. Hope there's no monsters at this domain. I don't want to fight. Oh, I'm in here. Hey, ducky. I hit the wrong button. Was that duck trying to attack me? Boink. Got in it anyway. Nice. Gotcha. Never mind. Wait, maybe? No. Fuck. I don't want to go that way because there is a assassin guy. I feel like fighting at the moment. Bloop. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Right into it. Ah, shit, I fell. You know what? There's more around here that I can get to. Ah, yes. Ducklings. Ooh. Ooh. No, you're fine. Stop doing that. I'll get one of them. Did I get 2 of them? Oh my god, he just straight up walked right into that shit. That's hilarious. I'm at 33.3%. Make a wish. Now it's 40%. Pew. Boink. Why? These ducks are so easy to catch. It's quite hilarious how it's so easy to catch them. There's a boar over there. I don't see the, oh, there he is. I might as well fight him. I'm gonna try not to. We'll get to this. Squonk. Nope, we didn't get in.
Don't blink.
Swift and merciful.
There you are. I was looking for his ass. I was looking for any sign of him and I couldn't see it. Oh wow, instant death. Apparently he can't swim either. He keeps freezing. I'll try to catch him before he dies. What's up, Sue? Can you not bother me at the moment? I think I have 3 of these in total right now to do. Meow. Good, you got into it. Oh, look, a boar. Okay. It's gonna be another one around here somewhere.
Off we go.
I think I need like 2 or 3 more. Oh, look, a treasure chest. Oop. Still nothing. Alright, well, let's go over here and see what's over here. Oh, how did I not see this? I've been trying to collect those sweet flowers for a while.
Incoming. Hey!
There is a frozen chest right here. Let me take care of this real quick. I'm surprised it wasn't staying frozen because it was in the water.
Hey!
Aha, here we go. A mint. Whoa, the music suddenly changed. Fuck.
Hey!
I don't think I'll be able to reach it from here. No, more water creatures. Good. Gotcha. Or not. Easy catch because he keeps freezing.
Another test subject.
Alright, one more. Oh, that's everything. What do you want? What the hell did that do? That looked like it did nothing. Alright, let's see where the next area is for her. I want to get her higher. There we go. Right there. Hey, Sue. Stepped on you a little bit. She's right under my feet. Ah, there you go. Damn it. Nope, okay. Blink. You moved. You dickweed. That shadow made me think it was a big fish. I forgot, you gotta wait. Whoop. Boink. Fucking hell, I give up on them. I'll go after the crane. Shit, there's frogs right here. Whoa, it moved. Oh, it does attack. Fuck. Okay. I always thought they sat still. Yeah, I thought it was gonna explode again. Oh shit. Boink. It seems like it's only the frogs that do the explosions. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, there's water on the other side. I just looked at the mini-map. Fucking
Adventure.
adventure time. Good. There's more over here. Oh, look at that. I can't tell where that's going. I got him. Oh, nice. Gotcha. Damn. Got it. Oh, he's around the enemy. Let's see if I can get it without getting detected. Right as I was about to shoot, I got detected. And gotcha. Or not. Oh, I do now. Okay.
Solidify.
Okay, let's see. There should be another area, maybe? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Alright, I got everything I needed. It expires in 12 hours anyway. I think I can get the Mora and that's it, but I don't care for the resin. I mean, like, I think I'm good on the resin for now anyway. Nice. Go to quest. Let's go take care of this. The water boss. Let me go heal up before going. I was like, where's the teleporter right there? I know it's there and I forgot I was zoomed out. Okie dokie. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Score.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oh, why was I scrolling up?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what are you up to?
Osmanthus wine.
You're
Not
playing
much.
on Genshin. Obviously, this is like literally you're in the last couple hours of this event.
Yeah, I wish it was for tomorrow, but it ends tomorrow at 3 o'clock for us, and it's almost midnight. It's 10 minutes till.
Yeah.
I am so tired.
Yeah. I honestly wish it just lasted till tomorrow because I know you were going to stream tomorrow anyway. But
Yeah,
it's just,
that's what I was hoping for.
yeah. Because I know normally you don't stream this late.
I try not to, because
Yeah.
not everybody is up at this time.
Yeah. But 1.5 update is going to be having its live stream on the Genshin YouTube channel around early in the morning. And they're going to be releasing new information and, of course, 3 new promo codes, and that will give us 300 primo gems right off the bat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you those codes right away because they only last for like 24 hours.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I have a question.
So,
I have 4 of those those teardrop things that you get from Endora,
yeah.
and I can only use them during this event, right?
Yeah, you can't only use them in this event. And it actually prevents you from using resin because if you use it once and a couple of times that you get all those books and everything like that, it's only for this event. So I would suggest do that now and save up all those books so you can level up your characters.
Yeah, I'm going to. The reason why I was asking is because I want to make sure that there's nothing that I could have done to purchase something that's extremely rare, like a 5-starred sword.
Now I have some news regarding about resin. Is the weekly bosses, you know, like the major bosses that you fight once a week to get rewards, they're going to be reducing the amount of resin to fight them.
Huh.
Instead of 60, it's probably going to be 40 like all the other bosses, which makes sense. So you have more of an opportunity to fight maybe all 3 of them in a day.
Order guide you.
That's good.
But, yeah, and also I think they're also going to be adding resin like for daily updates. Like, you know, when you do your dailies, and I think they're going to get fracture resin as a reward, which would be amazing. I would really like that.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people have been asking, why won't we have the resin cap past 160? And just at least get it 220.
Well, we just lost Hu Tao.
So it's actually
co-oping
been confirmed that the Zhongli banner's coming back finally.
Yay. Good. I am literally going to purchase as much as possible just to get at least one of this character.
Yeah, and you haven't really gotten a second 5-star. We actually never got a constellation 5-star character.
Zhongli constellations are the ones that I want the most out of all of them. I just wanted to collect the others. I'm still trying out Hu Tao. I'm trying to see if I like her enough.
Yeah.
So far, I do like her. But I wanted Zhao, not Hu Tao, when it came to the way that they would fight.
To be honest, out of the 2, I actually do prefer Zhao over Hu Tao. Hu Tao's nice. It's just she's a better version of Xiangling, the cook, the chef girl. She's like a slightly better version.
Oh yeah,
of her.
definitely a much better version of her. She didn't have to rely on a little teddy bear at least, or whatever the hell that panda thing is.
Yeah.
Panda? No, raccoon. I think it's
Pretty much.
raccoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I died.
Zhao is, I mean not Zhao, but Hu Tao's more of like powering up her pyro abilities when she fights.
Yeah.
But Zhao's just all around just he's speed and he's able to jump and do that plunging attack like crazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to spend $100 in this game, but I did it because I wanted to get Venti. I just wanted to get that character because he's like literally the character
Oh.
for the Spiral Abyss.
Oh, so you actually did do it. Nice.
Yeah, because of the bonus. Because it was like one-time
Oh, yeah.
bonus. I was like, I had like $100 saved on my birthday. I was like, I'm not really using this money for anything right now. So let me. And the Venti banner was first. I was like, do I want Venti or Tartaglia? And I want both characters, obviously. But I was like, I want Venti because one,
You wanted
he's
Venti
a
more.
yeah. And I actually missed out on Venti when the game first came out because I didn't understand the game. So now that I understood it, it's just okay. I want Venti. But Tartaglia is another one I really want, obviously, because I need more Hydro characters. Lacking
yeah.
of them. But so there's two new characters coming. I've already shown you them, but one of them is going to be in the Zhongli banner. It's the 4-star character. She's a Catalyst user, and she's a Pyro Catalyst user. And she's going to be pretty interesting. But the other one is the new Eula, whatever her name is. She's the Cryo Claymore user. She's the new 5-star character. That will be the banner after Zhongli, which I think is good because if people have Zhongli and they're like, want to save it up for the new.
Oh, yeah.
So I think the Zhongli banner should come out first because Zhongli's going to be having another side quest. He's going to come out with a second one, which is great. He'll be the first character that's going to have a second part side quest.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Not Kashin. Oh.
I know you. I really hope you do get another Xing constellation because I know you've been using her.
Eventually I will, but it's no big deal because she's not an event-only character.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Both of my characters just fucking died. What the fuck? Alright, since I know I have 2 characters now, I'm going to... I go the wrong way every fucking time. Okay, where's my boy? My ice boy. Fuck.
I'm happy that the Zhongli, just the Geo characters have all had buffs, and that's probably why they're bringing back the Zhongli banner because it's kind of weird. You have a buff, but half of the people don't even have Zhongli. Like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, he's buff, cool, but why don't we have him?
I wonder if they're gonna make it a little easier to get him this time.
Speed of light.
Because, you know,
depends.
he's a return character.
Yeah, but the thing is about what you need to know about these pity rolls is there's a certain limit that you get. Like if you do about 6 or 7 tentacles, that's about 70 and maybe 80. You hit pity, which means that will be the guaranteed 5-star. But the 5-star, if you get that character, that guaranteed character, you're gonna get that character. But after that, it's gonna be 50-50 chance. You're gonna get one of the other standard characters or that guaranteed character. Just to make it a little harder for you. So I've already got Venti, and when I try to get Tartaglia, I end up getting another Diluc. He's my second 5-star constellation. Which of course I main Diluc, so that's not a bad thing for me. It's not like, oh, I never use this 5-star character space, you know. But after that, it's a guaranteed 100%. What I'm gonna do, I would love to get the Zhongli banner thing, like get another constellation, but I want to save it for the new 5-star character, the new character, because I'll at least get a guaranteed 100%. So that's the strategy that I want to do with these characters. As much as I want to get Tartaglia, he'll come back. Here's the thing about these characters: if you don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money, eventually these characters are going to come back. It's not like they're never going to come back. Because the 4-star Rosaria, she's going to come back eventually. If you don't get that character, don't worry. She's going to be a standard character like Diona, like Xingyang, the Qatar girl. They're going to be standard characters.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
I lost Kashin again.
Yeah, and so 5-stars are obviously the ones you want to get as soon as possible. And but the good news is the game gives you about 2 to 3 weeks to get these characters. It's not like, oh, you have like 1 week advance.
Oh yeah.
time, and
Damn it.
so I'm pretty excited about 1.5 because they're going to introduce 2 new bosses. Of course, I showed you already the cryo hypothesis, which is the
Yeah.
cube. Which actually we're going to get a new material for that one. It's for the new 5-star girl after Shang-Li. She's going to have an exclusive item for her for now until other characters have it.
Ah, nice.
So, and then after that is of course, the big one that you saw that I showed you a video of, where it's the new weekly boss, and
Yeah.
that thing is going to be pretty sick. I can't wait to fight that. It's going to almost remind me of the Wolf Boss like 2.0. The way that it looks, it's ridiculous. It does look like a mega evolution of the 3rd evolution of the other thing. It's like they know what Pokemon is. It's like, let's make a Geomonster and just kind of reference Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is, because you get the 1st evolution, 2nd, 3rd, and it's like, okay, let's make a mega version of that, of like
Yeah.
this thing. So that's exactly what it looks like. It's a mega evolution of the other one. But very excited about that, because we need more weekly bosses. We're actually only stuck with 3 right now. Now, you noticed that when you started the stream, I did watch a little bit. You saw that there's 4 characters with story quests. It was Barbara, Noelle, Bennett, and Chunkyun.
Yeah.
So that story quest is different. It's not your typical story quest. It's called Hangouts. Now, what these actually are, you can actually, like, if you do unlock one of them, you can do decisions. Like, you want to go on an adventure this way. Like, if you want to do Bennett's story, you can pick and choose what path you want to go for his story.
Huh.
Then you can also go back and redo it and get more Primo Gems. Because what's good about that Hangout, it's permanent. There's no time limit for that.
Oh, okay.
You can do it at any time.
These Statue of the 7 are not healing up my characters.
That's a glitch. Sometimes it'll heal up, and sometimes it won't do it. It's done it to me before.
Okay, now it healed me up.
Yeah, it sometimes has a weird delay or glitch, because sometimes when I want to try to heal, it's like, why is it not healing? That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed I lost a subscriber.
Did.
I'm down to 88 instead of 89. I don't know what happened, but they're gone. I wonder who it was. Shit. I was almost to 90. I felt like I was about to get my 90th sub.
Yeah.
I haven't gained subs in a while.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm a female. Oh, I can't do it while I'm here. Fuck. I'm gonna leave co-op mode. Leave team. Entering your own world.
Whatever else happens on that update, I'll let you know. Like, there'll be a new trailer, of course, of everything in 1.5. Now, I did mention earlier that there's going to be a house simulation, which will be pretty interesting.
House simulation?
Well, it's a simulation of, like, creating your own village, your own town, and stuff like that.
Oh, that.
Home simulation. You're just
Oh.
building stuff. Yeah. I think it's actually, what I didn't know is they were planning on doing this when the game was coming out, but they decided to wait it out a little bit just to get the game going, and then eventually add it as an update. So this has been planned for a while. And then finally, after 1.5 is done, we're finally going to get introduced into the new element, the Ginger element that I want to see. Of course, the new region, which we haven't had a new region since Dragon Spine, and that was back in December. Then, of course, the big one, Inozuma, being the 3rd story region, which that's the one I'm most excited about, because that will also introduce Electro characters and main character learning Electro abilities. Because as you know, the main character is pretty much the avatar.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty excited to see like what the main character would look like with like pyro abilities. That would be a while till we get the pyro.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool. Especially because it's my favorite element.
Yeah.
My second favorite is electricity.
Yeah. So yeah, Electro will be the Inazuma, which is based in Japan. But I mean, what I'm most excited for the enemy types. I hope there's like ninjas and samurais, shit like that. Which it would make sense because it's Japan. Like that.
Yeah. Where does the platform keep leaving every time I enter co-op mode?
Gonna like, and some of like the new bosses and weekly bosses, we fight like a samurai boss, which would be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
And the music choices they could do. I mean, man. And the locations of like, if you could see the sakura blossoms, you know, the trees, and they're blooming, and it's like, oh my god, I can imagine how beautiful that would look.
Oh yeah.
I know this game is so pretty.
I can't wait to see those sakura trees. Those are some of my favorites.
Yeah. That's literally nature in Japan, is those sakura blossoms. And better be careful, because Byakuya, if he does his bankai, that's a dangerous spot to be in.
Did they change Ganyu's special? Because it seemed different.
Ganyu special?
Yeah. Ow.
No, it's always been the same where she drops those little icicles.
The rising floods.
It's just that what's weird, I don't know why they changed Barbara's voice. I thought her other voice was more
They
like,
didn't
energetic.
seem to change her voice. They seem to have changed how she says the things, which
It's
is
like more toned down.
saddening because she was enthusiastic and now she's not as much.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
less-
shit. I just
It's
left the
like-
co-op world. I was in the middle of a fight. Damn it.
To be honest, of all the characters that I like the most, honestly, Zhongli's probably like my overall favorite character in the game.
I love his voice.
Yeah, that too, and just the fact that you can literally listen to his stories because obviously he's the oldest of the Archons.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that I can literally listen to this guy talk about stories all day until you fall asleep. Until you're like, he's drinking tea, and he's like, still awake.
It's that damn voice.
No. Then you know, and then the person's like watching. He's like, about Mora. He's like, sorry, I don't have any Mora. Sorry about that. Then child comes in. Well, don't worry, I'm here for the job. Coming at the nick of time, of course.
Yeah.
No, that's another character I really like is Tartaglia. I really want to know about his backstory. I understand he's part of the Tui Harbingers, but how did he join the Tui Harbingers?
Why did he join?
Yeah, why did he join? And also his transformation.
How did he know how to do that?
Yeah, what gave him that form? Because nobody in the game that I know other than Dainsleif that has that type of uniform that he wears. Same with the main character. I wonder if Child is not from Shiznaya because obviously he's a Fatui Harbinger, but they're all from Shiznaya, but they're not really from there. I don't think Child's really actually from there. Kind of like Kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya is like considered Mondstadt, but I'm like, no, that's not. That's not. He's
I
from,
got a theory about
Speed of light.
Kaya and Diluc. What if they're not human?
Yeah, I mean,
I saw an image that somebody posted up on the Genshin Impact community that made me think, wait a second. What if these two that act so weird compared to everybody else, Diluc not wanting to be a part of the
It's a Favonius.
the Knights of Favonius and Kaya is kind of like trying to I guess you could call it infiltrate, due to my theory is they're transformed abyss mages.
Yeah. And you also got to remember, you haven't really seen I show you a picture of the Abyss Herald, which they're the more upgraded versions of the Abyss Mages.
You
They're
did?
actually,
I don't remember that.
yeah, it's on Discord. I showed you a picture of it. But actually, there is a story, and the story quest of Dainsleif, I hope you do it today because it's amazing. It's truly like,
Oh, I'm going to. I'm just trying to take care of everything else
yeah,
on the way up to it, since that's the main part.
It's the deepest like lore about the story of your main character and where Dainsleif is actually from and all that stuff, because that character's super interesting because apparently he's gonna be playable in the game.
I just missed a perfect opportunity. I just slightly read, you can always join us, and the other option was you could trade places with Paimon.
Yeah.
I should have said that. Oh my god. Damn! That would have been an awesome thing to say. I wanted to know what Paimon would have said on that one. Hey! Why would you do such a thing to me again?
Oh, emergency food.
I'd rather be emergency food than deal with her.
I'm surprised there has not been a meme of Paimon being a Pokemon, Hey, who's that Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon. It's a Chaozu. I love that shit.
I know.
Vegeta, it's a Chaozu. It's a Pokemon.
I love it.
I'm surprised nobody's done that yet either.
I actually feel that Kaya is one of the more, D-Luke is an interesting one because I don't know much about his backstory at all.
The only thing we know is that he was running around not knowing that he was being Batman somehow.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like, the who now? You think I'm that? I'm just doing this because I'd rather protect my town. My pub.
I feel Kaya's like he's a character that kind of comes in when he wants to. Like he'll be behind the scenes, like I'm just listening through. He's like, where the hell have you been this whole time?
Yeah,
like
he's
seriously,
a fucking ninja. Oh
yeah,
god,
like,
we got 2 Zhaos.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who passes upon the water's possessions.
and the thing is, like,
Damn, dude, we're just annihilating this one already. This person, there's 4 of us here. 2 Zhaos, me, Kashing, and then there's, what do you call her? Ningguang.
yeah.
She's kicking ass with Ningguang.
Actually, fighting the Oceanid boss, the weakness of that boss obviously is Electro, and it actually doubles the damage when you're fishing up.
Obviously.
Yeah, because it shows the characters, like there's Hu Tao on there, for some reason for Pyro gives more, I don't know how that makes any sense. But,
Yeah.
yeah, but...
Why would I guess it's extra bonus points for in the end.
Yeah.
If you use characters like Hu Tao.
Yeah, and Ganyu, because it freezes
Nowhere to hide.
water and all that stuff. But I think actually after the Zhongli banner's done, 1.6 is going to be having the Klee banner. So that'd be good.
Give me just a moment. I'm healing up my character. Fuck! She died as I was healing her. Well, that was a waste of food. Damn it. Whoa, that's new. What's the...
Speed of light.
There's a lot of shit going on around here, and I'm wondering what the hell is going on. Oh, those are Oh! Those are pillars! I see now. And I just died the second I came in. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
I died real quick.
I mean, I put Genshin Impact more than any other video game that I played because this game is an incomplete game that adds content every like once a month.
Oh yeah. It seems like it's
But-
more often than once a month. It's like
Yeah, I know,
2
right?
to 3 times a month they
And
add
two-
something new.
Yeah, and just to keep it fresh, because if you play the game too much and you're doing the same thing, same update, you do start to kind of wane down. But I feel like with the 2 to 3 weeks, and there's new content coming out, all of a sudden there's new characters, there's new region to explore. It's like, whoa, a lot of new stuff for free.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about that because the only time you really want to spend money is like, you know, for the battle pass, and that's worth it because you get a lot of good stuff out of that.
I just looked at everybody's names. You know, Hightower, Gypsy, Penitent, and I'm, my God, why?
Yeah. Now, here's the crazy thing about what this game excels, other than most other games out there. This game has a damn good co-op. I've had very little issues with co-op mode in this game.
Well,
Almost,
that
if not
sucks.
none.
I just did all that hard work to destroy that thing, even though I died twice and barely did anything. I didn't get a chance to use my fucking shit on the damn thing to get... Damn it. To get my shit. I was just
Okay.
about to get it, and I got kicked out because the fucker decided to leave.
How many of those teardrops do you got?
I have
'Cause,
3. I was supposed to have 2 left, but that fucker decided to be like, nope. I'm leaving before you even get to it. Kicking you all out. Bye. Man, I can't wait to get a new Xbox controller. I think that's what I'm going to get in my next check, is to get a new Xbox One controller.
Yeah.
Because this one is... Ah! In the middle of a fight! Ah!
Okay, faster. Orders given.
There is no escape.
kind of wish fighting Ocean at permanently would be just a normal thing now, because it's just weird to do the other one where you just fighting the freaking clones of the beast and all that stuff. Or
Yeah.
well, I kind of just wish you would just fight straight on, because it's better to do that.
Incoming. Good.
What's crazy though that helped, like, just how much this content and then how much this game has, and then we don't even know like what the future holds of like other characters or where they're actually from. Then you
Yeah.
finally figure it out, like, oh, like this character here, because I know that Kai is not from Onset. It's just a placeholder, since we don't know the other regions yet where he's from.
Yeah.
Although I actually predict Conria, which is the ruin that got destroyed by Albedo, and that has a big role in the story quest you're about to do. You're gonna learn a lot of shit about Conria. Super interesting. It was like overwhelming the amount of plot that it was actually introduced here. You're gonna like it. It's actually one of the better Archon quests in the game right now. You learn about that region. You learn about Dainsleep a little bit more. And you also learn about the rune guards. You know those rune guards, those big golems. You start learning about their origins, which is interesting. And all the monsters, actually, the Hilichurls, you start learning about a lot of stuff. Old Mondstadt,
If they're
like
wild
what happened.
animals.
Yeah. The whole world in general, like the Archons, and what's the reasoning behind. Now, there's the destruction 500 years ago of your sister appearing the world first before you do, or depending on which sibling you use. Also, the unknown god gets actually referenced in the Archon quest for a little bit, which is interesting. I was like, wow, it's the first time they mentioned the unknown god.
Oh, yeah. The only time you ever hear about the unknown god is just pretty much at the beginning, and that's pretty much it, right there.
That's it, yeah. Yeah. But I also feel Paimon could be the final boss.
I think she is the unknown god.
Yeah, I actually do. Because the thing is, you don't see her in the very beginning until, like, all of a sudden, you just fish her up from the water. It's like, wait a minute. Because obviously, what's kind of funny, nobody in the game reference, who are you? Who is this? Who is Paimon? Who are you? Like, what are you? What were you created? You know, it's like nobody really questions
Where'd you
about
come
Paimon.
from? Where have you been? Cotton Eye Joe! Oh,
thing
look
is-
at that. We beat it with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Yeah. To be lucky, this boss is easier, way easier than the Cryo Regisfine, the
Rank
Cryo
49.
Plant.
I'm ranked
You're ranked-
49.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
One more rank.
just be glad this boss is easier than the Cryo Regisfine and the Dragon Spine. You had to do it by yourself.
Breathe. 3, 4, and
Remember that thing you had to fight by yourself and it was a pain?
Oh yeah, that was one of the most annoying things. I had a lot. If anybody ever goes back to watch that and see how concentrated I was on that, you can hear you and Caleb just talking the whole time while I'm sitting there concentrating, trying to take out this boss.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thank God
Yeah,
you guys
but-
were there. Otherwise, it would be a real boring stream.
I know. I remember that we were just mopping the floor on the co-op. I was like, man, this is so much easier than fighting.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier on co-op.
That's kind of the point, but the hard part was you had to actually beat that thing in order to unlock it on co-op by yourself, and because that one move, the Blizzard attack, that actually instantly kills you if you don't protect yourself.
Yeah, that kills you pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, it does.
Because Zhong Li can survive it with the shield, I should say.
Yeah.
If you didn't do that, you'd die.
Yeah. Not only shield is so OP, it's ridiculous. But he is a god after all, so he has probably the best shield in the game out of any character.
Well, so
Zhong Li
far
is
he's
not-
the only one with a shield.
Yeah. But at the same time, that shield can last for like at least 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds.
Oh,
depending
yeah.
on- Depending on how much stronger you get that shield.
There is no escape.
But with this buff though, it does help make it
A
maybe
lot.
last. Yeah, a lot. It's significant.
Dude, if you watch the stream, you can see Rhodia's health just slowly going down. Every time she gets to the ground floor, we all just annihilate her. I was looking at the wrong health bar. I was like, why isn't the health going down? Turns out that was the wrong health bar. Somebody's using Razor and all I heard was
I feel like what this game really excels, and I feel it's the most underrated thing, is actually its co-op. Co-op is just very
Wait, the
impressive.
co-op
for
has been
free.
underestimated? Everybody talks about it in the community.
Well, here's what I think. No, I'm saying like as in how it runs, and you know most co-op games always have major issues.
I think it works
where you just
great for what for how much this game costs.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there are issues that they need to fix, but eventually it'll get fixed. Fuck, the
What I
squirrel's
mean
still alive.
is what's underestimated is just how impressive it is by most of the co-op games that are just very lackluster in a lot of ways. Especially paid games that you play, and all of a sudden you get kicked off, or it's like laggy, annoying laggy shit. Just breaks down the game. I mean, yeah, obviously when you're online it lags. It will obviously have a delay. but-
Yeah, that's a given. Lag is a given.
But look how many little issues we've had with co-op that I can think of.
Ooh, I got up here just in time.
Speed of light.
What's the hurry?
Don't blink. Box of adept
Oh shit, I forgot that was gonna happen. I gotta heal up again.
Can't breathe.
Once you do the reputations and you unlock the quick heal,
Yeah, eventually I will. I keep forgetting about it.
Speed of pace.
River carving rapids.
Oh shit, I'm the only one here. Everybody else died. While she's shooting me, I'm gonna heal up.
Let the torrent surge forth.
Don't blink.
I really like the voice that they gave her. It's very
yeah.
godly sounding. It's fucking awesome.
So they don't just give her just the text when she appears.
Yeah. Damn, I'm about to die again.
This sword comes shadow.
Contamination must be washed away.
See, it's a lot of fun fighting that thing straight up.
It's fun fighting it this way.
Yeah, straight up. That's what I mean. Just straight up fighting.
We get a Tui, Pawar, and Cross for their names. Oh my god, why? Yeah, it's the way they spelled it.
Yeah.
Pawar.
Power.
Let's do it again, guys. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Come on, guys. Let's do it again.
Yeah, you gotta do it as many times because
I got one more time. I can do it one more time. They left. Fuck. How many more of these do I have anyway? It doesn't say how many I have left.
In business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Aw. I was kind of hoping we'd do it again. But they kicked me out. We had a good combination going.
Yeah. I've actually fought this thing straight up without co-op because my character is just so strong.
Don't blink. Hey.
I would do it on my own, but I know I don't have a good enough team to take it on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try at least once.
And you fought that thing at level 80. Just one more level for you, then you'll be able to do the second to last Ascension quest.
Nowhere to hide.
Whoops! I used my special on accident. I was trying to... Fuck. His inventory's on the other side. Alright, I'm gonna try to,
Yeah, use the power-up attack because you might want to have that. Power-up defense.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna fight her on my own. Got all my shit ready, and we're about to fight. In 13 seconds, never mind. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Here she comes.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chinsa.
Oh. I think I can do this, even without the potions. I already just took out like 1/10 of her health with no fucking problem.
She's really
One with my book.
It's kind of the thing about this game is when you know the pattern so much, you fight these bosses so many times, they're not even hard anymore.
Submit for judgment.
In the
I used to have a really hard time with this boss when I first fought it. For the annoying puzzle. But
Cut to the chase.
I think they make the co-op purposefully a little harder.
yeah.
Swift and merciful.
Because I'm taking out these guys on my own with no fucking problem. The water animals that she summons.
Force my blade. Spirit's wing.
Incoming.
You're fishing level 80?
Yeah. She'll be 90 very soon.
Don't blink.
Force my blade.
Nowhere to hide.
I still haven't had any of my characters at level 90 yet. I'm just slowly picking them up.
Speed
I have like 7 or 8 weapons at 90.
Nice.
I got a lot of weapons. So.
got lucky that time.
I'm trying to get ridiculously good artifacts too. I'm trying to grind for that a little bit.
river carving rapids.
Level is your
Speed of light.
weapon you have with Chang'e?
I don't know. I have to take a look.
Let
One
the
with my
I
torrent
think it's
surge
80.
forth.
Gather. Order.
If you put Zhongli out there with a shield, you won't get hurt.
Way ahead of you.
Speed of flash.
Submit for judgment.
There is no escape.
You can do any damage.
One with my
Oh, that was
blade.
triple dash attack, huh?
With sword comes shadow.
River carving rapids.
Hey!
Let the torrent surge forth.
Don't blink.
Stabilize.
Force my blade.
I haven't pulled out Bennett once. I'm glad I haven't needed to, because he'd probably not be able to heal anybody.
Force my blade.
Don't blink.
Be glad you got Zhongli with his shield.
Sword comes
Yeah.
Hurt at all. That's why I always use him. I've been heavily using Zhongli for
Submit for
leveling up
judgment.
to this friendship level. It's level 8 right now. And also just him in general. Because the weapon that I gave him, the deathmatch, which has crit rate,
Don't blink.
is really good. The weapon's at level 90, and I'm gonna max refine.
Force my blade.
Incoming. Hey!
Solidify.
Let the torrent surge forth.
One with my blade.
Gather.
Incoming. Hey!
I just realized she's almost dead.
River carving rapids.
You can fight the thing if you want.
I hit her with Kashing's teleport thing and it died. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, now that's my last one.
Alright. And of course, you need to leave the co-op because it automatically puts you in like a co-op thing.
Wait, that puts you in co-op?
Yeah.
Weird.
Go ahead and exit out of the co-op thing.
I did not know that it would send you out,
Nah.
put you in the co-op.
Because when it does, like, I remember going back in town, I was like, why can't I talk to any NPCs? And I was like, oh, I'm in co-op? Oh, okay.
Well, now it's time to do the story.
Because you saw Ganyu and Liwa, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this update was going to be Monday. I thought it was going to be this, like, literally tomorrow. Today. Today's Friday now.
Yeah, I'm glad you did something about it to tell me, because I was going to wait until tomorrow to do it, and I wouldn't have been able to. Heal me. I need healing. That was funny when I said that, what was it, like a week ago? You're like,
Yeah.
that's Genji.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one came with the meme, Genji Impact.
Oh my god, no, they haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, automatic, huh?
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to
Oh,
go
shit.
after anything.
Actual dialogue, hold on.
Dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that two big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Two big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Does Big Sis mean she's bosses people around? Is the boss the treasure hoarders refer to? Let's do the boss around one.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure
Wait, seriously?
hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Just like famous adventure Alice. Just like great adventure Stanley. I'm gonna do a Stanley. I liked his.
Ah, you met the living legend himself while you were in Mondstadt.
That's what I did. Too.
Correct. The Grand Thief is someone just as renowned as him.
Stanley was funny.
So,
I liked his
despite
story.
being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, The Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Well, since I'm here, I too understand the dangers of the Abyss.
This commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
We will be reunited. I noticed something that's starting to catch my eye, and it's kind of more of like an artist eye to me more than it is to anything else. Everybody's animation is the exact same thing. The only one that's kind of different is Paimon.
Yeah. The body kind of proportions is very similar, but when it comes to the actual CG cutscenes,
Yeah,
it's
that's
totally
different. That's totally different, yeah. And I was talking about while they were talking, they were all doing the same fucking shit over and
You
over
notice
again.
that, yeah, you notice like the lip flapping, it does not sync with what they're saying.
Oh, of
Like,
course not. I think even in Chinese, if you have it Chinese, it's still not going to do it due to, well, if anything, it's still an alpha. It's not even a finished game.
And the thing is, the only, what's the word? Excuse is it's a free to play game. If it was a fully like $60 game, then you would complain like, why isn't it fully animated?
Yeah, and to be honest, I think they're going to wait on that stuff until they're either almost done with the game or they are done with the game to do the touch-ups like that later, you know?
Yeah.
Because I bet you anything, a lot of people are complaining like, it looks like shit! Why do you have it like this?
Yeah. There's also the little touches of the game, like the music is great, like the level and like the world environment is fantastic. Just there's a lot of positives that outweigh the negatives anyway. Alright, so when it comes to the major cutscenes, I'm not gonna talk over it. Obviously,
Yeah,
this is
I'm gonna wait until they're completely done with the develop on this game before I start making complaints. Yeah, I have a few, but I'm, holding them back due to it's a free-to-play game. You can pay to play. And it's still in development, so that's the biggest reason right there. It's still in development.
And
that's why I'm not complaining about it.
and all the issues that we had previously, they all fix it anyway.
Yes. Except for the jumping. When I want to fucking open my wings, I still just jump and I fall to my death. Fucking annoying.
And it's happened in Breath of the Wild, so I don't think.
Yeah, you would think that they were gonna fix it in Breath of the Wild. No, they may fix it in Breath of the Wild 2. Which still has yet to have a release date. Waiting.
We haven't seen.
Come on, Nintendo.
I haven't really seen any new trailers of it yet.
No, nothing new, but they mentioned about it.
Yeah.
They must have come to these ruins.
Hopefully this summer.
Let's go deeper inside.
Doubt it. They would have said it.
This information is reliable.
Never know. The Nintendo Direct is already confirmed to be in June.
There aren't many guards.
So Nintendo's already going to be in E3, even though there's no E3 this year.
But
No E3 again this year?
Oh, there is an E3, but it's all a digital event because Nintendo always does
Touch
digital.
of frost.
don't blink.
Correct. They're gonna do one in June, and they're gonna have pretty much this year is the 35th anniversary of Zelda, so they have to show Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, we already know that they're doing a remake of, or an HD remake, I should say, of, what's that game called? Skyward Sword.
Which I am getting, and I'm gonna do a playthrough of.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be getting that shit too. Why didn't I switch characters?
Submit for judgment.
I want to get rid of that mage.
Yeah, I already did. I didn't
stream's
realize that he
delayed.
was there and he was healing everybody. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then I got frozen.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Oh, there's rooms in here. And there's a chest.
Could be a chest in all of them.
Oh, there is one right here, too.
But I want to get it because I don't think you're going to come back in.
Get. That startled me. Nope. Only the two. Ooh. Oh, come on!
Speed of light. Hey!
Huh. This is a very different dungeon, and I like it.
I want to
these
heal up
treasure
because
chests.
something's coming up, so you might want to heal up.
Okay. Oh shit, I just realized my health. Come on, get in the inventory for fuck's sake. Oh, it's a cutscene. I just realized that. Zombie?
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
No, he's dead.
That's...
A statue of the Seven? Some strange thing that I've never seen.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down?
Because it's the Antichrist.
The statue's hands. Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that?
A black hole.
Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
No, he's not the Grand Thief.
Hello? Are you okay, mister?
No! There's no reaction nor any sign of breathing.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
What a terrible place. How did he die? That's what I'm curious about.
Let's get out of here. And fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick!
Oh god, I'm fighting. Or not.
No,
What
it's
the hell?
it's the place that you're at. It's taking your health. You
Oh
have to-
shit, it is! Okay, so I see that... Fucking get off the chest! Jesus! Oh no, the floor disappeared.
You use Kashing and try to.
Don't blink!
Oh no! The floor disappeared even more. I was gonna risk going through that. Alright. Fuck.
Speed of light!
I noticed that... Fuck. It disappears after you get on it.
Yeah.
I was trying to run past the bubble. I hesitated. Whoops. That's not the jump button. Yep, saw that coming. I think that's cheating.
Yeah.
I wonder,
Solidify.
would this help me?
Don't blink.
Fuck. That's not fucking fair. Alright. They should not do the 3 orb thing.
Yeah,
That's
I found that-
bullshit. That's twice it got me right there, too.
You can get up close to that,
Fuck!
use Genshin and try to get past.
I was too... Dude, 3 orbs came down again. You see that?
Yeah.
Inventory, please. Fuck. This is quite annoying because I shouldn't have a difficult time getting through this.
Gather.
Incoming.
There. Fuck. I just wish the platform wouldn't disappear so fucking quick because of the fucking orb bubble thing.
Yeah. Should be glad you won't have to do that again.
Oh, hello.
That's that picture I showed you earlier of that boss.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna be fighting him, so I'm gonna... try to take care of this real quick. Don't know if they'll stack, but I'm gonna try. And see.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the abyss.
I lagged. Oh, it's
You
the
have
controller.
come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An abyss herald?
One of the Danes spoke of. The master, the monster we were trekking with Dane.
Dainsliff. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsliff, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Oh, Paimon didn't say anything. Too late. I have all this buffed up stuff on me. Is he a water type?
He's Hydro.
Swift and merciful.
So, the ice and the electric are really good against him then.
Sword from shadow.
Good. I can't see. Fucking camera.
Don't blink. With sword from shadow.
Oh, that was quick. I expected him to be a lot tougher. That's why I did all those buffs.
Power, it
That's phase
seems
1.
familiar.
Oh,
Notice that his health didn't go all the way down.
I see.
oh, I wasn't paying attention to that.
So it's you. You are the one.
You're the
In
one.
that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What? Oh, okay.
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh,
What's
such
my
a
name?
strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
It seems to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's get out of here.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
You said that was phase 1. I expected to fight the second phase already. Damn it.
Just phase 1 for now, then you see him later.
Oh, cool. Oh, look who it is.
We meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Okay, Sasuke.
It's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just
I think.
experienced something quite strange. Could it be
Sounds
that
a
you
little off.
encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the
Oh, it
Abyss
is.
Herald's
It's-
trail. I didn't expect to
Sasuke.
find you here as well.
Actually, the Abyss Herald wasn't all we encountered. There was something even stronger than the Abyss Herald in the ruins. Tell Danes about the strange statue. Okay.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a
No
rare
big battle, my
opportunity
ass.
indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Took that thing out faster than a fucking Abyss Mage. No lie. I actually... Oops. I did not mean to hit the microphone. I literally expected the Abyss Herald to be so much harder than he already was. Don't tell me anything. I'll find out in the next phase. Yes, sir. Wait. I thought I was the one who commissioned you.
Let's go! A rare opportunity. With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Shit. Alright, going to the Statue of the Seven right here. I'm gonna heal up and then continue the story. This is actually kind of cool. I'm glad I'm seeing him again.
Yeah. Actually, this part, like, because there's a lot of voice dialogue here, and he's gonna just drop you with like story after story after story of what's going on.
Okay, cool.
And literally about the history about Teyvat, which is the whole world of the game, and also explain where he's from and like why he's here.
Don't blink.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be fighting an Abyss Mage anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them. Take out the water one first. Fuck!
A touch of frost from whence you
Get
came.
rid of the water one because I'll keep getting frozen.
Stabilize.
For that specific reason.
Incoming. Hey!
Where'd he go? Where'd the water one go? Oh, he's behind this. That's not fair. He's behind there. Oh, I'm behind here now.
Let's sword some shadow.
From whence you came. A touch of frost.
There, get rid of him. There you are.
Stabilize.
I will have order.
Shit, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, he didn't explode away this time.
Spirit blade.
Speed up some. Yeah. Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
I'm starting to get fast enough at this to where they don't even get to touch the ground anymore.
Mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, and those are important materials. Abyss mages probably weren't looking for this stuff like that, though.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Master Deluxe's done that before. You should be rougher with them. Let's say
I certainly
Deluxe.
don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Fear. Or something related to what we saw in the ruins? Oh yeah, that one.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
That's copyrighted.
All right. We shouldn't waste
I'm
too
kidding.
much time here. Let's continue our search.
Okay. Next spot. Oh.
Don't blink.
You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Such fun. This is actually really cool, interesting dialogue that he's given us.
Yeah. Like I said, he's gonna just drop about Conria, where he's actually from, because we know very little about that. It's actually explained in the Albedo trailer a bit.
Ah. I noticed the other one wasn't lit, so I tried to relight it.
Yeah.
They're going after the wind golem on this one. Alright, here we go. Water one first. Oh no, he's alive!
I'll be back.
Spirit blade.
If I'd known that, I would have healed up my characters.
This spells the
I lost Chung
the
Young.
exit. Stabilize. I
Let's
will
freeze
have
everybody
order.
real quick. I want to try to get rid of that damn thing real quick, so I'm going to do this, this.
You need to heal Changyang.
Chung Young. Okay. Where's the... There he is. Wait. What the hell? What happened to my shield? Fuck! My shield disappeared. Oh, this one. No! Stop attacking the wind golem!
With sword comes shadow.
these Abyss Mages first, because they're gonna be fucking annoying. Fuck. No! Shit! What keeps knocking me back? Jesus fucking Christ!
This was the end.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The exorcists.
Something was knocking my ass back. I have 300 of these things? Jesus. Oh, he's dead.
It's Bennett.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Don't blink.
Stop going after the fucking golem. It still went through. What the hell?
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Speed of fire.
Stabilize.
Okay, I can revive now.
I will have order.
Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. I at least hit him at least once.
Out of the way.
Stabilize.
This is order.
Don't blink. Hey.
Okay. Those Abyss Mages were making it very fucking difficult to take his ass out.
Besides the Abyss
Yeah.
Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
But I only heard about you by chance. I don't really understand. I had
Forget
chance
it.
one.
Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago.
His eyes.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Conria, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Hyman should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Conria was...
I know about Conria.
Huh?
Because I have memories of Conria.
You have memories of
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
Well, that's nice of him.
If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria you saw, what was it like?
Well, I can't hide it from him any longer. Dane and Conria, it's worth a shot. The person who woke me up, and the Sea of Flames. Okay, I'm just gonna do the first one, because I don't know what the other two are. The person who woke me up, I don't know who that was. I don't remember if it told me. And I don't know what the fuck it means by the Sea of Flames. Traveler tells Dane about the Sea of Flames. Oh.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
Huh.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? He said that?
Correct.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Lille, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your brother?
It's the second most promising lead after looking for the 7, despite only having a place named to go on.
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
That's horrible. What a dangerous world. I need to hurry up and find my brother.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
But the next time I see Venti or Zhongli, I need to hear what explanation the gods have for their actions. That one.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Alright, my theory about the main character is practically true now. It's confirmed. Did you hear that? Holy crap.
That's only just a little bit of what he's giving out right now.
Your fucking character remembers over 500 years ago when they were alive, confirming partially that they could be an immortal at the very least, if not a god. I predicted that they're going to be a god of some kind, right?
And also, you gotta remember that they're pretty much the Avatar. They get all the abilities
Yeah,
that
I
different
mean,
nations, so...
come on. I mean, like, obviously, you're the only one that's capable of doing that shit, but nobody's batting an eye. You can learn multiple... Oh, well, look at that. I haven't gotten this.
Solidify.
I missed. Oh, I didn't. I can't see. Where am I? There we go.
Gather.
There we go. Oh, it's gold. Oh, come on. Are you fucking serious? No, fighting him first.
Fourth, my plan.
Nowhere to hide.
Where'd he go? Right there. Came out when I needed him.
Over here. Incoming.
I hit the wrong character.
A touch of
But
frost.
they're also gonna explain about Sea of the Flames and everything like that more in detail.
Now you've got me worked up.
Order guide you.
I mean, this quest just drops you like story for story.
Get to the tape.
And that's what I like about this. I was waiting for something about Conria and also what happened 500 years ago. Your main character, where's the main character actually from?
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming that your character was supposed to be the god of Conria,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to be the secret god of that area because of that reason.
Yeah. And
They
you
didn't
notice
want it
that
to
he
die.
said- he also said that, oh, there's no gods.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like, it has to be because all the other nations all have they're all Archons, so you would have to be the Archon of that nation.
I will have order.
But basically, you're kind of the lost god. You're trying to find yourself again. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of lost memory, and you're like, oh, I used to be this god, but I totally forgot.
Nowhere to hide.
There's also the unknown god.
Yeah, we don't know who she's the god of. Maybe she's the god of gods?
Probably. He's the god of destruction.
She's Beardus!
Yeah.
Okay, since I took care of that, let's go have some fun with more story. And I'm very curious about this fucking story now. We're learning more about the main character. Hell yeah. That's what I wanted to know more about, was the main character. Everybody else... Oh, except for Zhongli and Venti. I mean, like, I'm more interested in the gods than I am in anything else. Main character prediction was supposed to be that they could be gods, and it's so far practically true, if not gods, immortal.
Yeah.
And they're
Also-
supposed to be twins. The
Also,
twin gods.
Dainsleif, kind of knowing about main character and everybody's story. This guy's been like around forever.
Look who it is! It's Diluc and Kanye, whatever his name is.
I,
Over there. It's where ruin guards and abyss.
It's
meet.
them!
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like this is meant for farming. They were farming equipment, so what's with the lethal weapons? Yeah, what's with the lethal
It's
weapons?
not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons.
Oh.
The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the
Lightning
field
strike just
tiller
in
came
time.
about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years. It seems we should put an end to their suffering. Oh,
Once you
okay.
understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Oh shit, I'm actually in the middle of a fight now. Oh, good thing it's raining. Holy crap, that's actually gonna be very helpful.
Yeah.
Cut to the chase.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Kill the Abyss Mage first.
Force my plan. Spirit flame. Attack.
Fucking...
With sword
Here we
to
go.
shadow.
Get this special up at least.
Incoming. Incoming.
Order guide you. Submit for judgment.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Ah, that was quick.
Huh?
They die so
This
fast,
thing
especially
struck
when
the
it's raining.
talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Canria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Room of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
The Abyss Mage came from those ruins. Is it related to the inverted statue?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osio, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
We weren't able to destroy it last time. It was crushed by a jade chamber. Could it be the same as with Dvalin?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
That sounds fucking awesome. Sounds about right. These nicknames keep getting longer. I'm gonna say that one.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
They haven't found it yet. We still have time. Let's find the eye before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
That statue, it looked like the Amino Archon. Animo. I said that backwards. I said Amino, not Animo. Should we ask the Church of Favonius about it?
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Let me guess, you're the devil and you can't go in.
So that whole time, that whole cutscene that was happening, it was raining and it actually fit the entire.
Oh yeah, that I was thinking the same thing, because whenever he said certain things, I noticed that the lightning would strike right next to us, which was awesome.
And you noticed the cutscene was over and the rain stopped.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Really
perfect sync.
interesting timing on that.
I was gonna say something, but I wanted the cutscene, the dialogue to go. So I was gonna say, you know, the rain is actually, the lightning is actually fit the whole scene.
I kind of mentioned it when I said the lightning strike, though. It was matching the mood for sure. It was dark and broody.
Yeah, kind of serious. So I was like, hey, the
huge
storm is
statue,
actually making it.
A grandiose cathedral.
Oh shit, there's more.
The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... Ugh, never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
But we've done everything else together. Aren't you curious?
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Because they don't know you? You don't think you would be popular amongst the sisters? I'm doing that one.
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty.
Wait, what?
I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also,
True.
Meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
He doesn't think he's going to be popular with the girls.
No, of interesting though, we haven't really seen Dane and Kaya. No, they kind of are similar characters if you really think about it. By the way they are, they're very mysterious. Kind of come in at the right time, you know.
Yeah.
They're the same person.
That blonde hair is just being covered up by the blonde. Alright, let's enter the cathedral. I don't know if you noticed, that, but Chungyung's foot was in a weird angle.
Yeah. Eating sea salt ice cream, and I saw a picture of it where he was like in the world of Kingdom Hearts, and then you see Axel and all them. It's like, what the hell are you doing here?
That's awesome. I hadn't happened like that in a while.
Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
Her voice is so
I
soft.
should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Field tiller. What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven? Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven. Of course! Of course? Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good. Other strange stories? I'm not sure.
That was kind of different.
Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated. The Tyrant's Final Fury? Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago,
was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
Mm-hmm.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre. It's not necessarily related to the tyrant.
Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
She's
If
in
you're
the
looking for the
church?
Knights of Favonius, they're busy with
Yeah,
those
she's in
monsters
that.
again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Don't worry, I'll go and help as well.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
She wanted to go because she's in love with Jean. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that, that vampire lady is in the church. Shouldn't she be burning to death?
I know, right?
She is a vampire, right?
Technically, but I guess I don't know. I'd like to learn more about Rosaria. Actually, who she is.
Maybe we'll know more about her as time goes on.
I mean, she's like a vampire, but still human. Who knows?
Yeah.
I see.
Like an unvampire,
Already launched
even though
new
she is a
operation.
vampire.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit
This
this.
could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Sorry, I could have to keep turning up and down the volume. Because the game is very quiet, but you're very loud.
Yeah.
So whenever you talk, I gotta turn it down. And because there's not much dialogue in between here and there, I just turn it down. Alright, let's see what's... Why am I not skipping fast? I want to do my fast, manly skipping.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate
I
the
wasn't
enemy.
expecting to fight.
Take them now.
Don't blink! Hey! Cut to the chase!
These fucking camera angles. Hopefully they'll fix that.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Wait, she died? I didn't even notice she died. I thought I just switched characters.
Yeah.
This is order. Stabilize.
Oh.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lupus Boris? Boris.
Yeah, it's the wolf boss.
Oh, is that the name of the wolf boss?
Not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals? That's probably not it. Aren't fluffy things cute? I'm gonna do that one.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
If only he knew what it was like in this dimension. All the guys and girls like his ass. You really despise the Seven, huh? You really don't like social interaction. I'm gonna say something about the Seven, because that seems more like it.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Why is your opinion so contradictory? He's trying to stay neutral. Come on, guys.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I
Forebears?
will tell you one final fact.
I haven't seen a single bear in this game. What are you talking about?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid situations entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Jean.
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people.
but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
The female character looks really cute in that spot. I'm gonna go heal up before fight. I lost Chishing and didn't even realize it. I thought I switched characters, that's why I didn't notice. Butterflies! Come here, come here. Damn it. There's gotta be an easier way to catch those things, for fuck's sake.
You just get a net and you can be able to catch it.
Yeah, fucking, come on, guys. Developers, if you're watching, get a butterfly net and try not to get them to fly away so much. Do what Animal Crossing does. I'm kidding, you don't have to. But do make it a little easier for the animo versions.
Geo versions seem to be very easy to get.
That's because it seems like there's more of them.
Yeah. Because when you're close to the core lapis, they just happen to be there.
Speaking of which, I need to go and check that area out.
So you're done with the quest?
I haven't checked out that area in such a long time.
I haven't been really being able to grind much core lapis because
We have all the characters.
pretty, yeah. You're like getting the shield. I'm like, fuck this. I'm out of here. So this part coming up is pretty exciting, actually. Be like, holy shit! Get through Wolf Boss.
Good thing I healed up then. Because I half expected to fight this boss. Whoa!
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And
Razor? Oh, I see him.
You not welcome here.
Oh. I keep forgetting that.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
He has a voice.
what the heck is this ceremony?
He was able to talk
He looks
before.
like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Avalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
I'll stop this. Time for another round with the Abyss Herald.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Alright, here we go.
The abyss.
Swift and merciful.
You're actually fighting him in an actual arena this time.
Hell yeah.
So this
Oh,
version,
but he's got...
this version he actually has a shield that comes out. He's about the same as when you fought him last time. He just takes a little longer. Of course, he's got enemies. You gotta take. You gotta take.
Ah,
away.
shit. Fuck it, I'll get rid of this guy.
From whence you came. Swift and merciful.
With sword comes shadow.
Gather. Decimate. All life will
Abyss Order.
Ah, so he can freeze in place.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade.
Nowhere to hide.
There's that shield that you were just talking about.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
Don't blink. Hey!
He's really not a hard boss.
No, he's not. He's probably the easiest boss so far.
Yeah. It's just fun to fight it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, he's kind of fun.
Nowhere to hide.
what will make
I
him
almost-
harder though is put this boss in the Spiral Abyss.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, put 2 of them in there. That would be interesting.
As long as he's not the only one, that would be awesome to have 2 of them.
There is going to be other element type besides just Hydro, obviously, because we're going to fight more heralds. Probably will be a herald that's all like magic.
Got lucky that time.
Stop fucking doing that to me. Fucking switch characters. Fuck. I killed him. Oh, I gotta kill this thing?
Yeah, you have to kill it. Just disappears.
Swift and merciful.
Speed of a fate.
I killed it, apparently.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again.
At least we stopped it this time. It sure ran quickly.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But
Why?
still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait. So you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
That's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
Okay.
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin? Could it shoot missiles?
It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Interesting.
There was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell
So it's strong enough to take on a god and do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. I like the fact that you get to see Razor for a little bit here. I was like, oh,
Yeah, he actually spoke a lot more too.
yeah.
He still talked like Tarzan though.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
But it's pretty cool to see the wolf boss. I mean, it's kind of like dialogue. Like, wow, like it's been a while since the wolf actually did speak first time, but it was like a long time.
I don't remember it ever speaking. To be honest.
Yeah, Dance is over there.
There you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not
I just started the stream again.
One day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Yes, here's the details.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's
Exactly.
final fury.
The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
The fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles. The ancient people of Mondstadt wouldn't have seen the fireballs for what they were. Actually, Barbara's what? I don't know what that word is.
Paimon gets it.
Yeah,
So the
once.
Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Oh,
The important note when you actually run into field tillers is actually what the rune guards are. He's actually it's just sitting there. It's not gonna like come to life or anything, but it's actually looking at a floating island. That floating island is Conria,
Ah,
which we've been seeing in the game. Look in the sky. There's like a floating island.
yeah. And I asked about that at the beginning of the game. We're gonna get to it?
Pretty soon. I mean, it's there for a reason.
I have to go down a level. This can't be it, can it? It looks like the others.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
It did it for me.
Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
Now it's blue. Cool.
And done.
I'm gonna assume he's blue fire.
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
No.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What extreme and dangerous operation. The Abyss Order must be stopped.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Hide it somewhere no one will find it. Put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius. Just hide it.
I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly? Can we let the church take care of this one?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
I figured.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
I'm liking this story a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty engaging. When I first did this, I was so glued on like what was going on. I just wanted to know everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, you do go back, but you take a different path this time. It's pretty much the same one. So yes, the bubbles, instead of going up, you're going down. It's very easy to go through it, though. I never had a hard time.
Okay, we'll see, because it looked like it was easy. It turned out it was one of the hardest things to go through.
Yeah, you're actually at the end of this quest now.
Did you just see the lizard fall?
I'm watching the stream right now. Yeah, it's. Oh,
There's
now. Yeah.
The lizard just fell as I was going down. Recommended levels 28. I think I'm way beyond that now.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, yeah. So far, it was so much easier. Wait, it was the exact same spot? That should have been the other side.
Like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Oh, I thought I'd get to use Dainsley. Damn.
No, right? It was those hotkeys. I was like, oh, are you gonna play as them?
Submit for judgment.
With sword from shadow.
Oh, that was a weird sound.
Order guide you.
This is similar to the second time you fought him. When it comes to the shield again. This is a straight up one-on-one fight.
Fuck.
Actually,
No, it's not. Abyss mages just showed up.
Okay, so yeah.
Try to get rid of them real quick.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
A touch of frost.
If you just take him out, but at the same time, just take him.
Spirit blade. One with my blade.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Surprised with that.
Surprised that Abyss Mage didn't get the shield back up.
Same here.
Incoming.
This hair was just walking as Jean-Lee was doing
From
it.
whence you came.
With sword from shadow.
I mean, this Abyss Herald is a lot like Child because of his the way that he looks, and his transformation.
To the chase.
My blade. Spirit blade.
He keeps getting frozen.
And
Speed up.
that boss isn't prevented from getting frozen.
He's not tough at all.
Oh, he's easy.
He's not even annoying.
He's not.
I
Patterns
missed.
are so predictable.
A touch of frost.
How's that spinning? That spinning attack's fast.
Oh, whoa, cool. An actual good cutscene.
Yeah.
He's force choking him. Wait, what? Was that the brother? Yes. Brother!
Prince.
I thought so.
Hey! Could that be?
What? How do you say that? Aether?
Ether.
Lumine.
His name is Aether? I thought it was something else. I finally found you. Let's get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother and the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
You're asking about Dane? What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, she looks a little sad there. We've been separated for so long. Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
Ether. We meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy. Ether.
Hold on a sec. Stop saying things that don't make sense either. Let's do this.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
I understand a lot of this stuff now. It's actually really cool that a lot of pieces have come together right here. Holy crap. Talk about that more in a minute. Come with me, Aether. Let's go home. You can tell me all about this later. Let's go home. Let's do that one.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
He just dashed through that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's a speedy character.
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
Yeah, like, he's still alive. I'm not sad. You're right, Paimon. There's still hope.
Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues. Another objective to our journey.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I was too focused on my brother to really listen carefully. Pretty much got it.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Paimon recovered, yada yada yada.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Yep.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
More than likely not.
Your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
More than likely.
Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
We have many questions. We have many new questions, but few answers. Thinking about it over and over will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Nice. To be continued.
Now get your treasure before you leave.
We have yet to destroy this, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, so you wanna, like, talk about everything you just witnessed here?
Hold on a sec. Let
You
me
can't take it.
leave this to see if there's anything else outside that I can collect or something. One thing we were set to come here to do, we didn't do.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, oh, we forgot about that statue.
I hate how we can't go back in. Damn. Alright. This is a good spot right here to talk about it. Nice view of the waterfall and the water. And we get to hear Zhongli's voice. Alright, now, about all that. Wow. So many things have connected because of this little story. with that, mainly just this little story was connected. The Abyss Order was created. Basically, they seem like they had this going for since before they even started this game. With the way things have been going, they already knew what they were going to do with the Abyss order and stuff with this thing, so they were just waiting to to release this little by little. But they gave out a lot of information on this small mission.
Did, and especially Comria was another one that I was very interested about because Dainsleif, being the narrator, talked about it with Albedo. Now it makes you curious. Albedo's story. I think that he's obviously from there, from that nation. That he had a master. I wonder if his master is actually Dainsleif. Remember, Dainsleif actually said, "I have a traveler once, and he's not with me anymore." Like, oh, you had a companion with you. I wonder who that is. I wonder if that's actually Albedo, because Albedo actually had kind of like sadness saying master in one of his like little dialogues. So I was wondering if Dainsleif was actually his master. And so Albedo is actually an alchemist, as we know that. But I wonder if he's actually a homunculus. Kind of think of like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, like you don't have to roll it out because it's a worldwide known thing about the homunculus thing.
Yeah.
And it's very curious if you think about it, because Albedo being his companion would be a really interesting thing.
And Albedo's story, you remember Dainsleif, because at the time you didn't know his name was Dainsleif. He was the narrator. He would say, "I must stop him before he destroys another nation." I'm like, wait a minute, Albedo actually destroyed a nation? Okay, I need to know about that.
Yeah. That actually connects. I was going to say, there was somebody, I can't remember who it was. It turns out it's Albedo. Somebody destroyed a whole nation, and he had a partner. It's Albedo. He was talking about Albedo.
Yes. All of that makes sense now.
Yes, it does. So he's not he's not a bad guy. I had a high suspicion that he was a bad guy until this happened right here. I literally thought he was going to be a bad guy, acting like a good guy, just to get your trust and then betray you in the end, like so many bad guys do. But he's telling the truth, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's Albedo. Holy crap. Ugh.
And also the story prologue where he talks about I'm waiting for whatever sibling it is about their flowers or whatever, and he's like has a connection to siblings. So it's like Dainsleif is a super.
Hold on, say that again. You're getting cut off. Oh, you're getting completely cut.
Because I don't know the unknown god.
Can you hear me? Okay, you're gonna have to say all that over again. You got cut off.
So, the unknown god, and Dainsleif knows about everything going on. He knows about every character, about their journeys and all that stuff. So, the unknown god, you may have noticed, the unknown god was actually mentioned a few times during the dialogue. And I'm thinking that Dane has to know who this unknown god is. He has to know, because then the two main sibling characters that actually ran into that character in the very beginning of the game, we have not seen the unknown god since then.
Yeah.
And I think the unknown god obviously teleported our characters separately on purpose. So one of them will be the abyss, the leader of the Abyss Order. But I want to know like more stuff about that. About everything. And of course, not to mention the old Mondstadt, the 500 years ago, the whole final Fury, like, airball thing that was going on. Like, there's a lot of shit going on with that.
Yeah.
Sibling actually woke up first, and before you did, it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. That was really good information right there. Now we know that they're practically immortal. If they are immortal, if they're not gods. And from the sound of it, that they were supposed to be the gods to protect that, what was that place called again? Fuck, I just had it.
Conria?
Conria. They were there to be born to protect Conria as twins. I guess it was that big of a place they needed two gods.
Yeah.
We'll find out how big the place truly is once it
And
comes out.
Dainsleif said that there's no gods. I'm like, there was. It's just it's a lost god because the god you're looking at is the main characters.
Yeah. I wonder if how he's going to react whenever he finds out that you're supposed to be the god of that place.
Yeah, and
Dude,
you know what?
So many people were talking about Conria on Facebook, and I had no idea what the hell that was. And now I know what they were talking about, and I gotta reread a lot of that shit and see what they were talking about in Conria.
Yeah, and here's the thing: the story prologue, Conria was like the very last thing they showed, and I thought we weren't gonna get. Obviously, we're not gonna get to this region for a while, even though it's destroyed. But that floating island is Conria. It's there.
That could be Conria.
Has to be, because what else would that be? That floating island. Because it's been hinted throughout the whole game of like, what is it? And I actually joked around. I thought it's Angel Island. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like this story arc has been my favorite in the whole game because this literally drops so much lore behind this game. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
This is why I love Genshin Impact, because this story is so unique. It has like the gods of the Archons. They were like, the 7 destroyed nations and stuff like that. And then you got obviously Dainsleif that's against the gods and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
oh, you're not kidding. I actually am looking at where it's looking at. It is looking at the fucking floating island over there. That could be the place.
Yeah, because I actually watched a video and then look at the field tiller. It's actually looking at the island. I'm like, oh well, that makes sense. That is definitely Conria. What else would they be looking at? Obviously, it's really interesting that they actually talked about the field tillers, like the very first field tiller. I was like, oh wow, they actually gave us a history about the rune guards.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. They're called field tillers.
Yeah.
We call them rune guards because it's the modern day version of them.
And think about how old Mondstadt is. Mondstadt's been around forever. So. Yeah. I actually want to see what old Mondstadt actually looked like before it got destroyed. Obviously,
I was just about to say the same thing. I wonder what Venti would say and tell us what was happening back then. Jesus Christ, I am so curious. Oh my god, do you think we're going to get a prequel of this game?
I think we should get an actual full-length anime at this point.
If we get an anime, I hope it's a prequel of every character.
To be honest, I want to know. Actually, to be honest, Venti, there is gods. It's like these aren't like the definitive gods. These are like the modern versions. I feel like there's actually pre-gods because the thing is, when they talked about the destruction of the Archons, Venti wouldn't really be a destruction god because he's very relaxed. He's not a god that would really want to destroy anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if the previous, I wonder if the previous god before Venti was actually, destruction type of god, and maybe he just was too violent, and then Venti took the spot or something.
Yeah. Zhongli is the last of the original Archons.
Yeah.
Of the gods. He's the one that probably killed them all off, to be honest, due to the reasons why they were doing shit.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is really cool information to have.
I know, and that's why I told you, I was like, I want you to do this while you can, because when I finished it, I was like, that's probably one of the best, and no, that is the best story quest that I've done, because literally...
I completed it just in time. We have 30 minutes until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm tired as fuck. This woke me up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it got my interest. I love this game's story.
I do. So what other things you want to talk about that obviously was explained? Because there was a lot of shit that was explained here.
I want to know who the fuck Dainsleif truly is. We know he's the protector of Conria. And I'm assuming the reason from what he said, from what they said, he became immortal. He's a human being that became immortal because of something that went wrong to Conria. And I bet you
Osmanthus'
anything
wine
from what you
tastes the same
said,
as
the
I
reason why he's
remember.
immortal is because he put his
But where
soul
are
into a
those who share the
lifeless
flame?
body,
Yeah,
a puppet.
pretty much.
He's
And
he's
also,
um
you remember that the Aether, whatever sibling you use, he mentions that he's the Twilight Sword. Conria, I'm like, the Twilight Sword. I wonder what that
yeah, I
is.
know nothing of the Twilight Sword. What is that?
That's the first time I've heard about that during that dialogue because
Every journey
obviously
has its final
he's my enemy
Don't
and stuff
rush
like that. So I wonder what exactly about that. The Twilight Sword, and he also said, oh, he watched his protectors and Conria turn into monsters. He couldn't really because
Yeah.
obviously Dane he's by himself. So what else could he do? So that's why he's trying to get aid of the other sibling to not turn into. You remember that what he said back in Wolfendome? Do not go to the other side. Don't join with the Abyss Order. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
this was what makes it interesting. You're the sibling that's trying to do the right path and not go to the other way that the other sibling did. That's why Dane is aiding you to make sure you not make another mistake. I want this to happen again.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. That's why there's the brother and sister. One is really evil, and then the other one's just trying to do the right thing. At the same time,
Votes
I
are
feel the
made
one
for
that's
transferring
having the
commodities.
Abyssal Order is actually, here's an interesting theory. The unknown god is controlling and manipulating that said character.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Oh my god, I
And
think I
those
have
that
enough
come
to get
across
him.
here
Oh, hold on.
Because
stay.
I remember in the very beginning of the game, one of your siblings just disappears. That was going
Yeah.
to be a pawn for that unknown god to control because you're pretty much the puppet, like the puppet, and she's the
Yeah, I
master, of
think he's
course.
getting mind controlled.
Because I just don't see the
Oh my
sibling
god,
being evil.
I
I
have
just
enough
feel
to
like
make a wish.
you do. Cool.
Nice. I'm gonna do the 10 wish right now. Ready? What a way to end this stream too. Was this end the
Believe
wish? It's orange. Why'd I say orange? It's red. Okay, let's see who I get. Or what I get. Because I could just get all weapons. I got her again.
that Rosaria again.
Yeah, I don't know. I want characters I don't have. I'm probably not going to use her. I got Barbara! The reason why I'm excited for that is because if I get all constellations for her, she's the most powerful healer, right?
If you get all of them, she has. If you look at her final constellation, you should read her last C6 because it's quite interesting. You've been getting better luck than me because I haven't gotten Rosaria. I did 8-10 pulls and I never got her.
You didn't even get Tartaglia, did you?
No, I didn't.
Damn,
Got
dude.
yeah. That's why it's RNG.
Once every 15 minutes? Jesus Christ, that's a long time, but that's awesome. Automatically revives fallen character, fully restores revived character HP to 100%. That's awesome. I get
Especially
3. I
The
thought I had
Spiral
2.
Abyss and the Spiral Abyss, that's going to be very important to have that.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the thing is that we just got so much plot. And also, not to mention, Baborius, the wolf boss, was also talking about his arena area. That it was actually destroyed. And it was like, wait a minute. Oh, we actually got an explanation about that.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting because he had a tough time fighting that thing.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised due to I expected the thing to be a gigantic ass machine, not a regular sized one.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, wait, that's what it is? That's it? I was
Yeah.
so disappointed in its size.
The thing is, this is only the first Abyss Herald that we're fighting. I mean, the other ones I feel will be much harder. I mean, this is kind of the introduction of like, okay, this is what you're going to be fighting, and they are actually a lot easier than the Abyss Mages, because the Abyss Mages have those damn shields. That's what makes them tough. But Abyss Mages are like the weaklings. They're just pawns compared to the higher levels. I actually want to see for the leader, but like the upper level surpass the heralds, and then you get like the third level and then fourth levels. I want to see like ridiculous they would be. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think it's really cool about the Abyss Order, like learning a whole lot about them. I mean, hell, we've learned like almost everything at this point.
Yeah. I'm so curious about what's gonna be happening later on. So much was revealed, and the game's not even 50% done.
Well, actually, it's below 50%. I mean, hell, we got 5 regions coming up. Technically 6 if you count Conria.
I think we're just under like a quarter of the game being completed.
Yeah. I think at this point, the major regions, I think I've kind of figured out what regions are coming. Is actually, of course, we got Mondstadt, and what connects with Mondstadt is Dragonspine. Liwa is already done, obviously, and then the Chasm region is actually coming out soon, like after 1.6. And then after that is Inozuma, and Inozuma is going to have their little region, and then it's going to be the regions after that. So it's going to be a couple of years. I'm actually okay with that, because if we're getting these little story quests that we're getting like this, I'm going to be pretty excited about that, because to be honest, I had no idea what this game was about. When I first started playing it, I didn't know the plot was like this at all. I had no idea. I didn't even know there was a story to it, because I didn't really look much at all in the game. Yeah. But now since I played it, you know, the story almost kind of reminds me of Zelda in a way.
Yeah, it kind of does.
If you look at...
know who the Ganondorf bad guy of this series is.
Yeah. And also, you know, the field tillers are just like the Guardians of the Wild.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Really. You know, the Guardians were at like thousands of years old or whatever. And then, you know, you see in modern time they come alive just like the freaking field tillers do. So, there's a lot of comparisons like Zelda, but there's a lot of inspiration because Breath of the Wild was such literally a revolutionary type game. That, you know, that for the open world genre, then of course, you know, this game added the elemental stuff and just gods like the Archon gods. I'm excited to see. Actually, to be honest, I wonder if Ainsley is the first character that does not have a gnosis or a vision. Might have a totally different entity, but has no vision at all. And you actually don't even know what element he is. He's actually a time manipulator because he's able to go to different time like paradox or whatever.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. And that blue flame thing that he has, that he does like the force or whatever. No other character has that. No other character that I know has that ability.
Nope.
So he could be an entirely original like character that is like has no element. He's also has no weapon. Actually, doesn't even wield a weapon at all. He's already been confirmed in the game to be playable, but he's probably the longest confirmed character that will not be playable for a while.
Yeah.
He's a tease. He's meant to be. You need to know this character. We're gonna give you information about him, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit, or actually quite a bit longer, until you're ready to finally face it. Like use this character.
Yeah.
And, but it's just crazy, man. I mean, this story is getting so good. Like, I can't wait to see what the ending is going to be like. When all the gods are there and they face the unknown god. And, you know, it's probably end up being Paimon because I don't even know who Paimon is.
Nope. She doesn't seem to know her own background.
Yeah, because I feel Paimon is probably a failed experiment. The unknown god in a way.
Huh.
Because
that's a good theory.
Because she's like a child and she's supposed to be a destructive creature or whatever, god or whatever, and the unknown god. Because you remember the very beginning of the game, you never see Paimon. You just see the two main characters fighting the unknown god.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, when you get teleported 500 years in the future, you see Paimon. You're like, okay, like what are you?
Yeah.
It's very suspicious to me because Paimon's like the mascot of the game. I think they're doing. I think MiHoYo's doing this on purpose. You're trying. You're getting with this character the entire time through your journey, and then the very end, you find out Paimon was actually going to be the villain, but she doesn't know it. At the same time, she's supposed to be.
She doesn't know it. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Wait, the whole time I was the one that killed you?
I think what would be kind of wild is the unknown god shows up, and that's actually what Paimon's supposed to look like. But then Paimon's like, no, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Like, you don't fight the Paimon that's with you, you fight the Paimon that you fought 500 years ago. You're like, oh my god. Like, that would be a crazy twist. You fight the Paimon 500 years ago.
Yeah.
It is the unknown god. It has to be. Like, I don't know who else the unknown god is.
Osmanthus wine.
I actually think, to be honest, that Dainsleif has a love. That love could be that Paimon from 500 years ago, because he would have to have a relationship with somebody.
You notice he hadn't paid any attention to Paimon the entire time?
Yeah.
Like, not at all. He does answer her questions and stuff. It's just the, he doesn't question what the fuck she is like a lot of other people are.
Yeah.
Like, what is Paimon? Emergency food. Hey! And they're like, all right, I guess you don't know. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I said it that way.
I think the only thing Dainsleif ever said was like, "Your little friend here said something." Like, that was it.
The same as I remember.
Maybe I don't remember
But
that.
at the same time, it's like it's something that he wants to say, but he can't. He's rejecting it every time. So he might have something like saying, "Paimon is like, don't turn into the unknown god, like the secondary unknown god or whatever. Like it
Something
repeats
like that,
history
yeah.
or something like that, you know? Because this is like history trying to repeat itself, and Dainsleif's trying to actually prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
And trying to have your main character that you're controlling stay good, because when you meet these archons, you start to actually have growing trust, and then when you finally face the unknown god, you actually have help around you instead of being by yourself. And you're pretty much the avatar, and you're gonna. I actually think the final boss is going to be the most epic thing ever at this point, because it would have to be, because the build-up behind it is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Think about the years of playing this game. Unlike an actual RPG where you play it for like a couple months or whatever, and you beat it because the game's done. This is a game where it's going to be years in the making.
Yeah, I'm glad I got into it at the nearly at the beginning. By the time all this ends, I could definitely say I got into this at the beginning. I missed a couple of banners. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I ended up getting them later anyway.
Now, to be honest, you didn't really miss too many major events. So
Yeah, the mod stat one I really wanted to do, but I was so busy with the other channel that didn't end up happening.
Well, to be honest,
I
the
kinda regret missing out on
Mondstadt
that.
the Windbloom Festival was kind of more filler. You really didn't miss much.
Okay.
You did miss out on a lot of Primo gems, but the story was about Venti kind of celebrating Mondstadt's, festival. That was pretty much it. Kind of like Zhao with the Lantern Rite was very similar. It's kind of more like filling the time, kind of getting to knowing the characters and all that stuff. But this quest here was actually really important. It was something you could not miss on. Because story quests like this is just really good. Because to be honest, we haven't had a story quest like this since the Zhongli stuff, like back in Liwa. That felt like months ago.
Yeah.
It was months ago, by the way.
This was really good. This was really good. This was a good way to end this for storytelling wise.
And now it finally makes sense about Albedo, the whole destruction and everything.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did this too, because if I missed out on this, I wouldn't have known about meeting up with your sibling.
Yeah.
Your twin.
Yeah. literally. Like, I don't think you were, because the title kind of gives it away. We shall be reunited, and it was like, oh, we're gonna see our sibling.
When
But
I didn't think of it like that, to be honest. I honestly don't even remember reading the title.
you really didn't. You really didn't expect you would run
Boats are
into
made for
your sibling.
transferring commodities back and forth.
Yeah.
And those that come across Liyue tend to
So
stay.
with Albedo, I'm actually really curious when Albedo sees his master, Ainsley. I'll be like, wow, I definitely called that one. I know was
Yeah.
writing on the
Mantis
wall.
wine tastes the
Because
same
the
as
thing
I
is, I
remember.
want to call something right and be like before it actually happens. Because I like to really overly think about things all the time. Especially like I want to like just stretch it out, or it's not reaching. It's like you're really trying to solve the pieces here. Because who else? Albedo's master, who else would it be? It would have to be Dainsley.
Yeah.
Dainsley pretty much says that there was a destruction when one of my nations and all that, nations in Conria. I was like, you remember when Albedo, he talked about he destroyed a nation, so yeah.
Yeah. It all connects together just from that trailer, I'm assuming, that he said that in.
And he said in the trailer that I might have to stop you again so you don't destroy another nation. It's Dainsley
Yeah.
coming out. That's not just being a narrator telling a story. That's like legitimately telling him, I'm gonna make sure you do not destroy another nation. I'm like, wait a minute. Like he's actually talking about the character. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I love it when it's not really I don't know if you can say break the fourth wall, but like I guess kind of, because you're breaking instead of explaining about the character, you're actually talking directly about the character. It's a little
I
different.
think he's more of the guy that's telling the story.
Yeah, literally.
We're playing as the character he's telling the story as.
I wonder if is the story. It's like almost, is the story really about Dainsley more than the siblings, or is the siblings about or more
I
about
think it's
Dainsley?
both connected together.
Has to be.
Dainsley and the siblings.
Osmanthus wine tastes
Dainsley
the
is like,
same as I
yeah, the
remember.
twins, and then Dainsley because Dainsley has a connection of the siblings. So
Yeah. He knows who your brother is, sister. He knows who one of the twins are. And then he meets up with the other twin, and that's when he realizes, wait, you're them.
yeah. And then he also briefly talks. Literally, this guy knows everybody.
Well, he's been alive for so long.
Yeah. So, and I actually want to see how he reacts to the Archons, even though he despises them. But I just want to see him like interact with like Zhongli, since he's the oldest.
Yeah, especially him.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if Zhong Li goes after his ass to take his ass out. Because Zhong Li's, contract guy, finds out that this guy was the guy that tried to destroy, or successfully destroyed a town, and doesn't realize it was an accident due to, these gods don't know everything the second it happens kind of deal.
On
He goes
top
after
of
him and
that-
tries to kill him.
On top of that, there's another story revolving around the Fatui, the Fatui Harbingers. Like, what about their story and all that stuff? How they connect behind Conria? Because I feel Child could be from Conria because of his transformation.
Yeah.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Because that nobody else looks like that other than the Abyss themselves. I wonder if Child was actually formerly an Abyss Order, like from the Abyss Order, and then he got abandoned. And he decided to join the Fatui Harbingers and be like, "You're gonna join this organization." There's like, huh? Remember, he's the youngest member. He even said it, the youngest member. He's like a teenager, even though his body type is like an adult. But
Yeah, he's a young adult. Let's say that at least.
he's a very young adult, and
if he's not a teenager, he's a young adult in his early 20s.
Yeah, Senora, Lady Senora, she's another one that we don't know a whole lot about her, like her story yet, because we saw a little bit about her. And Scaramouche, do you do the fandango?
What do you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very frightening.
So he we're gonna know more about him in the Inazuma region because he's like a merchant, but he's tricking you to think he's a selling person,
Yeah.
salesman. So he's the sixth member of the Fatui Harbingers. We only know 3 of them right now. So that's a totally different story, but that could obviously all of this has to be connected to Conria because Conria is that lost nation, and they also talk about the lost statue, of course.
Yeah.
So that is because there's actually 7 nations, but I feel Conria is that 8th nation that is actually the lost one. And I mean, all this shit's so good because now that opens up so much a can of worms about the story of the game. Like now you actually kind of understand about Dainsley's perspective. You understand about the Abyss Order in a lot of ways. And there's also another character we kind of touched upon a little bit, and that is of course Kaya.
Yeah.
How does Kaya have a connection with Dainsley? How does Dainsley feel about Kaya? That is something I want to know about.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if they are like brothers in a way. Although you said about Diluc, but I feel like Kaya and Dainsley are very almost similar. They kind of seem like maybe the friends at one point, and I don't know because I want to know about Kaya's story because he's super interesting, and the fact that you don't see him a lot in the story at all. He just kind of shows up when he wants to. He's like a spy.
Yeah.
Kind of gets information when it needs necessary.
He even admits that he's like a spy. He knows how to get information that he needs.
I actually want to show you something tomorrow. I found a really interesting theory about Kaya's ambitions, which is like super interesting stuff. So there's like this one dialogue that he says, like I don't remember what it was, but he's like he wants to something about Conry or something like that. I need to like find the video because it was like whoa, like oh shit. It's like there's something that he's holding back and not saying. He doesn't want to tell your main character about because obviously you want to reveal everything about who Kaya is because Kaya definitely is from Conria because what else would he be from?
The same as I remember.
Yeah.
His clothes give it away where he's from.
Yes, it
Just
seems
the
like
fact
it.
and the fact that you know the way he looks, the way that he is, the way that he kind of brings information, similar to Dainsley. Dainsley is a very mysterious character. Kind of gets straight to the point a lot of times. Same thing with Kaya. So it's like. And also, you know what? Fischl. I feel Fischl's probably from Conrio because her uniform is also similar. I don't know anybody in Mondstadt that dresses like her.
Yeah.
Because Fischl, we don't know a whole lot about story, and especially her little raven friend Oz. So it's like.
Yeah, we have almost no information on her.
Yeah. I saw her like one side quest, she like speaks in riddles, but we don't really know who she is.
But where are those who share the memory?
He's like claims she's a princess of something. That's about it. He's like some type of princess. And,
tastes the same as I remember.
I mean, this shit's so interesting because you may have noticed if you look at Dainsley by his character design, the way that he dressed is very similar to the main character, and you don't even see a vision or a gnosis at all. You don't see anything of what element this guy even is.
Yeah.
You can't see it. Like I'll try to predict he's a Hydro character. Nope, he's probably this. He's probably all the elements. Maybe he has no element at all.
Well, he's got to have at least one element. We saw what he was able to do during this. So I'm assuming because the way the things were looking like when he summoned them from his hand, he's fire.
It'd have to be.
He's a pyro.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what type of weapon he wields. I mean...
Yeah, we haven't seen the weapon yet.
So they're holding that off right now, and...
he's a scythe wielder.
Yeah, maybe that'll be the first introduction of a scythe wielder. That would be awesome. Because, you know, we only have 5 classes right now. I mean, I would like to see a 6th or 7th one in there. Like an axe wielder, a double...
Yeah, I would really like to see melee users.
Yeah.
Fists of the
fighter
Fury kind of thing.
Yeah. But maybe introduce more elements. I mean, obviously we're getting Dendro real soon. introduce an element that's like time, even though it's not really an element, but it's like it's just
We
time.
could use metal would be a cool element to add.
Yeah.
I mean, like a metal user.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Like that. And just we have wind, we have every other element. I mean, nature being Dendro, which is gonna be pretty sick.
Light and dark. Nobody. If you think about this,
has its final day.
I haven't seen any games use the elements light and dark ever.
Yeah.
Have you?
You know what? You know what? Maybe Dane can actually use dark because that dark fire, because that's like dark blue fire. So
Yeah.
I wonder if he's a dark element, even though he's technically not really a bad guy. But at the same time, you don't have to be. You can have a dark element.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because you're wielding the dark side doesn't mean you're a bad guy, and that's only in the world of Star Wars.
Yeah. And so Dane could actually be the first like character that is actually a dark user. That would be something way, way later in the game. That'd be like, oh my god, there's another element we didn't even know about.
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest, the unknown god, he has those weird cubes that she summons, and it actually just makes you disappear. So I wonder what type she actually is.
She's probably Geo. Because look at Yushan Li. They're kind of cube shaped for his rocks.
Yeah. She could be time. She's gonna be the time one that's gonna just warp you to time and stuff like that. That makes sense. Yeah.
A time wizard would be pretty cool to see in this. At least one.
At least one, yeah. I don't feel that the elements that we have, and especially Dendro coming, I don't feel this is gonna be it, because considering how many years this game is gonna be developing, we have to get dark and light element in here in time. We would have to get that.
Yeah.
It would have to be hidden, not like, you know, during the load times they show all the elements, all 6 elements. So the icon. So I'm thinking that the other ones that will be added in later, those are going to be like hidden elements that we're not going to know about, you know, whenever the game's done.
Yeah.
As for dual elements, that would be pretty damn badass.
That would
Technically, Child is a dual, but he's only during the boss. He's a Hydro Electro.
Oh yeah. He's the only one we know of that is like that, where he's water and electric, which is very odd because apparently we may see it as a pattern for his kind that he, for the bosses like that.
I mean, hell, we actually ran into those Geo monsters. Like, some of them will be Geo Ice, some of them will be Geo Pyro, and Geo Electro. It's like, oh wow. So we are seeing enemies that have dual types, and considering this game is known for elements, you're able to mix in different elements. That's what makes this game totally unique in a lot of ways.
My question is, in this universe, why are you only allowed to wield one element?
Yeah.
And the reason behind that prevents you to wield another element. How come some people can learn too? Child is one of them.
Child is one, yeah, Tartaglia. I mean, he was the first one, because when you fought him the first time, he's just a Hydro, and then all of a sudden he gets Electro. I'm like, wait a minute, he has another element?
Yeah.
Shit. So, I wonder if the same thing's gonna happen with the other characters. Not just the Harbingers, but all the other characters entirely.
Yeah, I think it's mainly gonna stick with the Harbingers. And then the last one, the strongest one, is going to have 3. Unless they make them have all 5 elements too.
Oh god. And the
Why
unknown god
5,
would have
all 7.
Unknown god. Here's the crazy thing that might happen. You finally become the Avatar, right? You get all the elements. The unknown god takes all of it away, and actually you become Dainsleif, where you have no element at all. Or if not, you introduce a brand new element Dainsleif has, and I'll give you this power.
That'd be
like, oh, you lose all your elements that you you went through all the Archon worlds, all the different regions over the years. You lose all of it by the unknown god. She takes everything from you. All of a sudden, Dainsleif comes in, he sacrifices himself. He says, "I'm gonna give you my power, power of dark, to stop her, dark and light."
Yeah.
That would be a really cool twist. I would like that.
That
We
would
get
be a really cool
you
twist.
get an element that can stop her. Because to be honest, the other elements, the other 6 elements you're gonna get, they're gonna do nothing on her. She's gonna be totally preventative, resistant to everything.
Yeah.
Besides the element that Dainsleif, because Dainsleif is going to be the piece that's going to stop the unknown god, obviously, because he's like the centerpiece.
Osmanthus wine tastes
But
the
I
same
think
as
obviously what's going to happen first is we're going to go to the Abyss Order and save the sibling first, and then it's literally it's going to become full circle. The whole game is going to kind of almost start over again. But this time, all the Archons are there, and Dainsleif is there, facing the unknown god. It's literally going to come full circle. I'm going to call it right now. I mean, it's kind of an easy one to call, but it's like you're going to save your sibling and change the future so it won't repeat itself again.
Boats are made for transferring
So,
commodities.
man, I'm looking forward to that.
And
That's
those
just
that come across
the thing is, we can look back on like what we said.
So it is
I mean,
where
hell,
many things come to
remember a long time ago you predicted. Well, it was easy to predict that Obito, Madara, and stuff like that. You predicted that way back in high school, and that actually came true.
Yeah, this is before we even knew who he was, too. This is before Shippuden even was thought of. We were still in the middle of the Naruto series.
Yeah,
when
that's
I
why
did that was weird.
That's why I want to talk about this until how many years it's going to be until we get to the end. Look back, they're like,
I would
man,
say
we have
3 years until the game is almost done, if not complete.
Yeah. I would say about 3, maybe 4 years, depending on how long they want to take it.
3 years in total. We are already about to hit our 1 year mark. We're already halfway done with it. With the 1 year for this game series coming out. It came out in October, right?
September. Late September.
Okay, so yeah, it's definitely 6 months old. It's half a year old.
But what I've noticed, though, the major regions take about a year to come out because we still have Mondstadt and Liwa. Yes, we have Dragonspine, but that's a much smaller region compared to the other 2.
Oh yeah, that was just a mountain.
Yeah. What was cool about that one, that actually had story behind Durin the dragon. It was part of there, and that was super interesting. And obviously Albedo. Albedo had such a fascinating story, and now it's even more fascinating because now we know about his master because we've been talking to him this whole time.
Yeah.
So it'll be really interesting once we see Albedo and his master kind of reunite again. Like whoa. That's what's so good about this game. Every character has a purpose in this game. There's not one character. Yes, I could say about Amber or whatever that's kind of like a beginner character, but literally almost every single character has such a major role in this game. It's pretty amazing because there's so many.
But where are those who share the memory?
You there?
I'm here.
Okay, you got cut off at the last second.
So they put so much time and effort to these characters to flesh them out as best as they can. You know, considering there's so many characters being introduced here, but the more they introduce these other characters, the more lore and story that actually kind of makes sense. You're like, okay, Albedo stuff, and then you have Dainsleif kind of gets brought into the story. And you're like, okay, no, so that like you said, I thought Dainsleif was going to be a villain because kind of look like one, you know. It's like maybe he's gonna be a character who's gonna turn on us later, but apparently not.
Yeah.
So that's a surprise twist for me because I was expecting it to be obvious, but I'd like for this game to be very different than a typical anime type story because in a lot of anime stories it's very predictable because you know, like, oh, I know what's coming here. This game at least has some credibility when it comes to unpredictability. That's what I meant to say, unpredictability. Like stuff like that.
And those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
So it's just, it is 3 o'clock, but here's the thing. We got our time change, so it's actually 4 o'clock over here. The resets.
Wait, what? Our time changed?
No, because normally it's at 3 o'clock the game would reset, but it's at 4 o'clock over here that it resets because of the time change.
Oh, okay. The time daylight savings.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
I'm gonna go to bed right now. 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
tired.
I was going to say the same thing. This is a good time to end this because I'm tired. I stayed up for this because it was going to end 4 minutes ago, and I completed it. I'm done. Everything is caught up. I made a wish, got 2 characters out of it.
And you finished the ocean ad thing just in time.
And I did that too, yes. I wanted to make sure I got that. I don't like missing out on things like this, and apparently I didn't miss anything on the mod stat event, so that was good.
It wasn't anything major. I mean, it's like I said, it's like the other one, like 1.3. Although my favorite thing in 1.3 was tower defense. I really hope that comes back. I want that to come back. I really like that.
Same here.
Yeah, so, I'll let you know about the update, like whenever you get up, because I'm obviously gonna get up at a later time. I'm gonna check out the live stream, and I'll send you the codes when I can.
All right.
Talk to you later, man.
All right, I'll see you later. You hear that, guys? That's my cue to end the stream, and I'll see you guys same Fox channel at the same Fox time. Where is it?